It's the building that was open the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. 33. Yellow.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
Running once more with Henry. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Let's go now. 10 black. 10.
2nd down pass play coming. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42.
Down. Ready.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set. Hut, hut.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
It's a loss of a yard.
17.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Blue striker. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed left side to Smith. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going to try to throw for it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense has got to pick him up.
dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down. Here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and that'll bring up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
60 red. 60 smash red.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, Travis. Yellow. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Texans take over first and 10. At the 45.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Judkins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180. Scott.
Another game to Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
At the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw here. Mayfield. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the Titans.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Smith able to put it through. And that will add to their score.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Has it at the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck. It's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
27-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Triple, 38.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Here we go, 33, yellow. Blue striper. 6, mega. Hut.
Back to throw now. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
It's a design run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Down. 65, 97.
Check it out. Watch twins.
This time it's a passing play. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Black, 95. Red, cycle. Set, go.
There he is on 3rd and short. Waddle makes the catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards. And the Titans, first down.
Fight, 60.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Slide blue. Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he hauls in the interception. The Monty Hooker has it. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
They'll come out throwing. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Henry on the option. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Got it.
3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
Ready up.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black. Black shot. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
Here's the handoff. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Yellow. Go. Black 40. Hut.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset, and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Set. Hut. 52 blue.
They go play action on 1st down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready. Shot. 17. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Right up the gut. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. All right, go. Set.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure takes points right off the board.
Back to throw it. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
26 yards. And the Texans first down. A gain of 26 yards. 20. First down, Houston.
Working inside the red zone. Now to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Good. 180. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
17. Titans nothing.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Starting at the 10. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Hut.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Drill green. Hut.
Throwing now on 1st down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. 45. White. Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Set. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Red, 38. Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
180!
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the double.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
They're throwing it. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down.
Set punt. Blue striker. 52 blue. Set punt.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 41.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's up?
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Another one for Junkins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Gain on the
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down.
Second and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Jump off caught by his back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. They'll send out the punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Edo blue. Down. Red 38. Red cycle. White. White. Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Red. Yellow. Steel. Black.
To throw here on first down. Got for big yards on the right side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
First down.
Black Ultra.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Red. Set.
Back to pass on first and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the
First down, play action. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's got Pierce. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. It's fielded at the 14. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
15-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. 10 black. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 45. White. Red. Cycle. Fuse. Yellow. Set.
Here's a throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready.
Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Red. 38. Ready.
Desperation time here. And we put everything he's got behind it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
180! What's up? What's up?
3rd down run from Judkins. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Set. 180! Up,
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Texans put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Building the pace here as the clock continues to run.
And cycle.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
A give left side. Judkins. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds.
Ready up.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to throw. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Dean in to pick it up. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Here we go. Set. Hunt.
They go play action on 1st down. Hits his running back. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready, break.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set, hunt. Black, green, jack. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a